Brits 2012. Best British Band. Supported by BBC Radio 2. I'm joined now by Alex Turner from Arctic Monkeys.
Hello.
Hello, congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
You've got quite a good track record when it comes to Brits.
Yeah, with the nomination and receiving them, but not. I usually make a bit of a fool of myself now when we attend.
I was going to come to that.
Okay, we'll get there. We don't have to go there.
It was 2006 when you won the Brit for the Best British Breakthrough Act.
Yeah.
And then 2007 you got Best British Group and Best Album as well.
Okay.
And then 2008 it was Best British Group and Best British Album again.
And I don't know where any of them are.
Do you not?
No, that's not me being ungrateful. I don't know, someone has just got them. I think one of them were like in Cookie's fridge for a long time. You know, just like in the sort of tray inside the door.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago, yeah, but you definitely have one in the fridge, like sort of by the Henderson's Relish.
Yeah, you don't want to show off, you don't want them on a mantelpiece, do you?
I think it's quite cool in the fridge.
Fridge is good. Yeah, shall I have champagne, beer, or a Brit? I'll have a Brit.
There you go.
I went to Adele's flat once when we were doing those live lounge tours, and she had hers in a toilet, which is kind of fitting.
I bet Adele's got a bunch of Brits.
She will have now, yeah. Probably has a bigger toilet or something. But yeah, I mean, you do kind of approach the Brits in quite an unusual way when it comes to attending and the acceptance speeches and the dress that you wear, clothes that you wear.
Yeah, I think we only went that one time.
2007, I think you went as... What did you dress up as, remember?
Sort of like... I guess it was like a country gent kind of garb. Flat caps and short trousers, long socks. And of course with that outfit came the hip flask. And I think that was what led to the mess we were in by the time it came to... Yeah,
the acceptance speech. That's what we're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. to kind of address that. Yeah.
Just remind people the acceptance speech where you went with that.
I can't really remember it, to be honest. I remember there was like a foghorn or something that we had though. Like, what do you call that? It's not a foghorn. Like the sort of
like a bugle.
Bugle.
Yeah, bugle.
Yeah, something that you'd like have on a hunt. And I think one of the speeches was just me like blowing that with one of them the next morning. Sort of like, oh dear.
Did we really?
Did that happen?
Whose idea was the outfit, the country gent thing?
I don't know. I think what it was, perhaps just like none of us were very comfortable in like black tie back then, and so it was like, how do we get around this? We can't, let's just go as fancy dress sort of thing. We'll do that. I don't know. Like, we had some bad ideas.
You didn't turn up. There was one that you didn't turn up, but you had video acceptance. Was it Keith from We Are Scientists who presented it with you?
We got him. Yeah, he was in there. And
you were dressed up then as well, I think.
I think we did a Wizard of Oz moment. Anything that had like that was a 4. We were
Village People. I think featured there.
Village People should have done Teenage Mutant Hero Tales, really, but
surely that could be this year.
Well, all being well. But yeah.
How did you feel about being nominated for Best British Group this time round then?
Yeah, it's always nice to be included. Yeah, it's good to know we're still in that loop.
Yeah, and will you be going to the awards?
I don't think we're around actually, but
will you be sad to miss it, or is it a relief?
It'd be nice to go. I don't know. Yeah, it's good to see the sort of. Like I said, I can't really remember the last time we were there, so it'd be good to go and perhaps not make such a pratty.
Sadly, you won't be there this year. So for people who are listening at the moment who watch the Brits on television and they just go, wow, I wish I was there. What's it like from the artist's point of view when you're sat at the tables? Is everyone kind of enraptured and watching the performances going on? Do you get nervous?
Yeah, I think so. And just sort of, who was performing when we were there?
Paul McCartney?
He played when we were there. That's what happened. Yeah. No, that was great. I think that like last performance of the night was like a good moment for everyone, like standing on the chairs and whatever. Yeah.
And what about when they're announcing whether you've won or whether you've lost or not? Have you got any memories of what that's like?
Yeah, like I said, that time we were there, we were in a bad way. But
were you not thinking, God, we ought to be sober, we ought to keep a grip on this? Were people advising you?
I don't know. I just think any of them things probably didn't expect it or whatever. Just thought we could go and dress up and be silly for a few hours and not really have to talk. But I remember feeling like it took ages to get there to like where you go and grab your award or whatever. Like I think, or maybe it just took us a minute because we were like, I don't know.
Well, I guess everyone wants to shake your hands and say hello to you and well, congratulations and all that kind of stuff going on.
But no, it's definitely like a very exciting atmosphere, and it's really, I don't know where they do it these days. Yeah, there's a big crowd there as well, apart from like the people at the tables and stuff. I remember being quite surprised by that.
It must be quite like an out of body experience, I'd imagine, when you're on stage. There must be that moment when you're like,
well, yeah,
takes your breath away.
And you just blow a bugle.
Any interesting people that you remember speaking to? Paul McCartney. Did you meet Paul McCartney?
Nah, I don't think so. Not there.
I remember walking with you to go and see Paul McCartney.
Oh, was that?
That was when he played.
That was in the different show, yeah.
Was that a different show?
Was that at the? Oh, was that in the Brits?
Yeah, that was the Brits. Yeah.
So so that did happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you did.
So yeah, met Paul. It's
that was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Great to meet a Beatle.
Yeah. And what's the best after show party? Do you remember any after show parties?
Yeah, I remember having a laugh with Peter Kay in somewhere. I don't know.
At one Brit or another. Yeah. Can't quite remember which one.
That was in. It was in like some party.
And what about the? Are they called rivals, competitors, peers? The other people who are up for the best British group.
Yeah, I mean, great to be in there. Yeah, hopefully we're not the sore thumb in there, but it's. It's tough to beat Coldplay, innit?
Who would you be voting for if you were?
I'd go Elbow.
You go for Elbow?
I'd go Elbow here, there.
Okay,
probably.
Fine. You've got 30 seconds, or I can make it 10 seconds if you prefer, to do a kind of an appeal to the Radio 2 listeners and say why they should vote for Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, why you deserve to win this.
Because Coldplay have got loads already.
Enjoy the tour with Black Keys. I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic time.
I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, no, long time fans of theirs, so it's good. Yeah, I'm really up for that. It's just like we listened to their records when we sort of started the band almost 10 years ago. So it's like, it's nice to. I think that'll be a good pairing. For a good tour. Yeah.
And when that's all done and dusted, you're not doing festivals, you're not doing the whole circuit. Do you go back into the studio? You're going to be working on new stuff?
I think so. Yeah, we just did a new tune this weekend actually, which we're going to put out before that tour, and then we're kind of writing a little bit at the moment, and I think over the summer we'll try and get back in there at some point.
What kind of styles are coming out as at the moment? What's the mood?
I guess it's been more like the sort of don't sit down because I've moved your chair side of this last album rather than the sort of prettier side.
The dirty side, gritty side.
Exactly. I think it's gone there.
It's always lovely to talk to you. Thank you.
Nice to talk to you, Joe.